Hi everyone, it's Sandy. I have here these storage boxes that I had made and put them together so I could place my handmade embellishments in. And then I wanted to keep the storage boxes together, so I then decided to make a caddy or a tray to house these storage boxes in. And I just think it turned out really cute. And to make these boxes, I only used a 6x6 paper to make one of them. Then I made two more. So this is how it looks like, and I've also got these little handles that you could then carry. I just think it's really adorable, so I'll just show you how the box looks like. So this is it here, and there's another one here. So they're all the same. I made the boxes from a basket, which is this one here that I made a while back. You may have seen these sort of boxes here on other YouTube channels or Instagram or Pinterest, and then it comes with a handle, and I think they were like Easter baskets, but I made them without the handle for my storage caddy. So this is how it looks like. So I've got in here some of my ribbon embellishment bows that I made, and I'll put the link down below to my video if you want to make these. And I just use my scraps, so I'm going to make a few of those and I can place them in there. I also made these handmade embellishments, again just using some of my scraps. I've also got these paper laid flowers that I've also made, that I've still got to put some centers on some of them as well. And I have these in my store. They do sell really well, and these are great to add to your projects or to finish off a project as well. And then you can also gift this as a gift for Happy Mail. And then another way you could have them is you can have them tilted up like that, and you can have them placed on your desk, and then you can still take out your goodies. So I'm just going to try, so just like that. There we go. So you can have it like that. And this is the tray. I'll just put these out. So that's how the tray looks like. And I just embellished the side and then added some little charm dangles here on the handle. And I just think it looks really cute and looks really nice on my desk. So I'm going to show you how you can make as well these baskets. Again, there are tutorials on how to make these, but I'll do one as well in this video, and I'll also show you how to make the tray. So what we'll do first, we'll do the tray first. So you need a piece of paper, and you want to cut your paper at 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. You're going to use your scoreboard, and you're just going to score it at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So it'll be 1 inch on each side. And then to make the boxes, you're going to need 3 pieces of your 6x6 paper, if you want to make 3. And then you just want to score it at every 2 inches, which I'm going to score one of my ones here with you. So at every 2 inches, you just want to score it. So it'll be 2 and 4. And then you turn it around to the other side and do the same thing, and score it at 2 and 4. These baskets are so easy to make and really quick. And then for the handles, I've got here, you want to just cut 2 strips at at 1/2 inch by 4 1/2 inches. That's the height of my handle. You can make yours wider or longer, it's up to you, but this is the measurement that I've got for these handles. So that's all you need. And now we're just going to make the tray first. So you need the larger piece of paper that you cut at 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. So down here on your bottom here, you'll have these 2 little squares on each corner. We're just going to cut these score lines up to that score line. So we'll do that, and then you want to just cut that in on a notch or at an angle. You're going to take that little piece out, and you're going to do the same to all 4 sides. the other two. And once you've done that, we're going to fold all of those score lines really well. That way your box will assemble quite easily. So I'm just going to fold all of them over. I'm going to grab this and just press it down. And then you want to grab some good strong adhesive so we can put the box together. You can use our double-sided tape if you like, or whatever you prefer. So you fold all your score lines. We're just going to turn this over and you're going to apply your adhesive to each of these 4 corners. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that now with my glue. So I'll just do that. Okay, so now I'm just going to turn this over and we're going to lift this up and we're just going to grab this little tab and swing it over and place it at the back, and we're going to, I'm just going to, sorry, fix mine up, it's not. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to swing that over and then just line it up with that corner there. And then you do the same with this side and swing that over inside and do the same. And then just press on those tabs and just turn that over and do the same onto this side. And that gives you your box. And then what we'll do next is we're going to grab your handle, or the 2 handles, the strips. What we do here, we're going to place some glue to one side, just a little bit there, and a little bit to this side. We're going to place this one here on the inside, or actually we'll do on the outside. You can do it on the inside or outside, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to place one on the outside, and I've just lined my edge to that back at the little flap there. I'm just going to line that up about there. I'm just going to grab my wood peg just to hold this in place. And then what we'll do next, we're going to swing this around. And we're going to just bring that over so that that also faces the same way. And I'm just going to also line that up with that. That way everything just stays even. Okay. And again, I'm just going to grab my little wood peg to hold that. And then I'll just do the same to the other side to create the other handle. And your basket is, or your tray I should say, your tray is done, and then you can embellish it. I use double-sided paper for mine, that way you get to see the 2 different patterns on both sides. And then I'll hold that down, grab this over, do the same, just try to line that up. And that gives you your tray. So your tray's all done once your handles have all dried up. And now to make the little storage boxes. So there's your cute little tray all done. How easy and how quick was that to make? So I'm going to put that to the side. So now to make these little boxes. Now if you want to make the basket as well, you can do that. You just need to just add your handle to whatever width and whatever length you like your handle to be. But we're just going to make it without the handle. So to do that, you've scored your 6x6 paper every 2 inches. We're going to cut along these score lines just up to that score line. And then the same to this side. We'll turn this around and do the same to the opposite side by cutting these score lines as well. Now with this next part, if you want to have this sort of finish, you're going to need a corner rounder punch. If you don't have a corner rounder punch, you can still leave it the way it is, but I'll just grab with the one that I haven't torn around the corners just to show you. Otherwise you can just leave it like this if you don't want your corner, this top part here curved. So that's just up to you, but I'm going to corner round my one, and to do that you just grab your corner rounder punch and just corner around each of your 4 corners like that. And we're just going to go ahead now and fold all these up at each of your score lines. So once you've got all that folded, it's really simple now to just put them together. You just grab these 2 outer flaps and you've got to swing them in like this, and that will give you your basket, and you do the same to the other side. So all you need to do now is just add some adhesive to both of these flaps and then you swing it over. So I'm just going to add mine now. So I'm just going to put a little bit just here on the edge. Same with this side, just up to there halfway. Might just put a bit here. So then all I do now is I'm going to swing this over. I'm just going to hold it there for a second, grab this one and swing this over. And I do mine so that both sides will be the same. I just make sure that this part here is nice and centered, so it forms a nice triangle. And then up here where they join together, I just like to make sure that it just sits at the edge of that middle flap there on the top. So that way when I do this side, it will line up the same way. So again, I'm just going to put some glue to the this flap here on the outside. Whoops, a little bit too much there. And also to this side. I mean, you can just apply adhesive how you like it. I'm just going to do it this way. I'm just going to lift this up and swing this over, and then swing this one over as well, and just making sure that this looks like it's all centered, and then up here just lines up there, and then I'm quite happy with that. And there's your little storage box all ready for you to add your goodies inside, and then you can place it in your tray. And then all you've got to do is just make your other 2 with your 6x6 papers, and then you'll have yourself your little storage compartments for your embellishments as well. Or you can also just make it for your basket, where you can use this as a treat basket, or for your favors. But I decided to make mine for my embellishments. So this is my little project, and again, it was really easy. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all soon in my next one. Bye!